welcome back to OCD RN Beauty. My name is Amy if you're new to my channel, and today I'm going to share my single eyeshadow collection. If you missed it last week, I posted my eyeshadow palette collection and shared what palettes I have, what I think of them, that sort of thing. And I also did the blush tag a few months ago, and that basically is my entire blush collection. If you're interested in seeing either of those, I will post them down below. So today, I'm not sure how I'm going to divide this up or if it's just going to be one big video. So I'm going to start with my cream shadows or cream type shadows. And I'm sorry, my dog is playing with his little squeaky toy if you can hear it. So I'm going to start with the cream shadows, and if that ends up being a long amount of time, then I'll divide this up into cream and powder. Because I do feel like I have quite a bit, and I can talk a lot. So we'll start with the creams, and I wanted to start with stick shadows that I have first, or these type of eyeshadows. So I'll start first with my two NYX jumbo eye pencils, and I'm not going to swatch every single color, but if I'll try and swatch, at least some of them. I'm not going to swatch Milk because I think this is a pretty popular color. It's just straight white. It's just a white color. Honestly, I think I've only used this once, and I always forget about it. I don't know why, because it is really nice, so I need to pull that out more. And then I have Rust, which is 619. I love this color. It's almost, yes, it's rusty, but it has like a purple tone to it. It's like red purple. It's really pretty. I like this one a lot. I think these are around $4 to $5 at Ulta, or where you can find NYX products. And then I have two Rimmel Scandal Eyes. And one is in Naughty Navy, and the other is in Trespassing Taupe. So these aren't my favorite formula. I like the NYX better. It is pretty creamy, but I don't know. I think it might be a little too creamy for my hooded eyes. So there's the navy color and there's the taupe. I definitely use the taupe more. I don't really reach for the navy that often at all, but it's nice to have a cream base in that color. And then I have the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Amethyst. I've shown this in previous videos before because it was in a project pan a few months ago. And I love this color, and it's just a really pretty color. These are on the more expensive side, but I haven't seen a dupe of this in a drugstore formula, so I think these are great, and they have several other colors. And the last two aren't really stick, but they're in these like doe foot applicator type packaging. I think they're relatively new, and they're from e.l.f., which is Eyes, Lips, Face, and they don't have, what are they called? They're like the liquid molten type eyeshadow. I think they're called Aqua Molten or something like that. And they have 4 or 5 shades, and I have Rose Gold and Brushed Copper. I have only used Brushed Copper a couple of times, but I've used Rose Gold almost every single day. I have it on today, but I've worked a full day. It's 4:10, so I don't think it's on there anymore. It's not the most amazing lasting power, but there's Rose Gold and there's Brushed Copper. And Rose Gold is just absolutely gorgeous. It's paired really nicely with a NARS powder shadow that I have, which is Ashes to Ashes, and it kind of gives a little bit of a sparkle, but it's not too over the top for like a work day. And these are nice in the inner corner as well as a highlight. So I love these, and I still wear a primer though underneath it, just because I do have hooded eyes and they can tend to crease up where, I have a deeper, not a deeper crease, but a more lower hanging crease, I guess. I don't know, that sounds really weird, but anyway. So those are the stick type cream shadows that I have. Moving on to the pots, I have one Color Tattoo by Maybelline, and this is in Silver Strike. Honestly, I think I've used this once for like a silver smoky eye. I don't know. I know people love the color tattoos, and I've had many over the years, and I just never reach for them, and I don't know. And this is a shade that I'm not reaching for very often, but it's my only one that I have left, and they're just not my favorite formula. And then I have an e.l.f. long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow, and the sticker is no longer on there. I think this might be Soiree, maybe, but it's a nice purple color, but it is very shimmery. Like, it's very glittery. And when you like put it on the eyes and sheer it out, I just feel like you just have glitter and not a lot of color. So it's not my favorite formula either, but they are around like $3. Then I have 2 pure eye polishes, and these are really nice, but they're really expensive. They're up there with the Laura Mercier, which is like $28. I think these are around $26 at Ulta. And honestly, they remind me a lot of the e.l.f. Aqua eyeshadows, liquid eyeshadows. They're very similar. They just have a different application. Now these are supposed to be a base and a top coat for your eyes, so you shouldn't have to use a primer. I still use a primer. And I have silk and I have satin. And I like satin the best, which is more of like a rosy champagne, pinky champagne type color. But the way these work are, there's a netting type device in there, and it dispenses the product. So it comes out pretty liquidy. And it is pretty sheer, and you have to build it up. And they gave you like a silicone type applicator when you purchased it, but I actually apply it with my finger and like dab it on, because it doesn't really show up otherwise. And so actually silk is gonna show up a lot more clearly, which is right here. And then this is, what is this one? This is satin, right? Yeah. Satin is the more pink color. But in formulation, the type of product it is, they're very similar to the e.l.f. Products, and e.l.f. is a lot cheaper. And it's really nice in these doe foot applicators. It's like easy to apply. Whereas sometimes I find that, first of all, these can dry out pretty easily, so you have to shake it up really hard to be able to get the product back to that liquefied formula, which is kind of irritating. But this silk color is really pretty. Have y'all tried these LaCroix? These are like my favorite beverages, and I like the grapefruit one. And it's like, because I'm not like the best water drinker, but this is a nice way to get your water in with a little bit of carbonation. Anyway, side note, then I have a couple of ColourPop eyeshadows, and I've done hauls on both. I have 2 ColourPop hauls. I'll link them down below, and they have I believe they have the swatches in there. So I have Empire, which is an emerald green. I have Drift, which is one of my favorites, and it's almost like that rust color by NYX. Then I have Coconut, which is a beautiful color, but I cannot pull it off on my eyes. It's like this beautiful satin blue color, and it swatches beautifully, but every time I've tried to wear it, I don't know, I can't pull it off, and I don't know, it just doesn't look good. So if y'all have like, you know, videos, or if you know people that have done tutorials using this and they, you know, had a really good look with it, you know, link them down below or tell me where to go, because I really need ideas on how to wear this and not look like a crazy person. Then I have Hustle, which is a deep eggplant purple, and I really don't wear this one that much. Then I have Weenie, which is from Kathleen Light's, can't remember which collection, but one of her collections. And this is my favorite one. I wear this one all the time on my lids, and it's a nice, almost like copper, almost like rose gold too. It's just gorgeous. This is definitely my favorite. The others I could honestly live without, but this one I don't know if I could live without, because it's so gorgeous. I mean, hello, pigmentation. So I do love this one, but the others aren't my favorite, and I didn't have the best luck with their shipping the last time, as you would have seen in that haul, my last ColourPop haul, and I was really disappointed in it, so kind of laying off ColourPop for a while. But anyway, those are my cream shadows, and this is already 11 minutes long, so I'm going to actually divide this up into 2 videos. So I will post the powder eyeshadows in the next few days for you to see as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in my next video.